Welcome back to In Response EDH. As always, I'm your host Albert, and I'm glad you can join us for another great Commander gameplay video. Today's episode features some of my favorite people to play in a pod with, so there was no shortage of banter, smack talk, and laughs during this recording. So to start us off, we have my buddy Shane back with his partner deck, led by the tag team duo of Ikra and Prava of the Steel Legion. This deck is based on a life gain strategy that will keep him at a comfortable life total while putting the pressure on us, until he can combo off with Exquisite Blood and Veto, or laser us down with Aetherflux Reservoir. Deven is also back, and he's brought with him his big dumb mono green not so wurm tribal deck, with Baru Wurm Speaker at the helm. This deck employs a ton of ways to ramp to cast huge dumb creatures like Elder Scale Wurm, all while benefiting from casting those creatures with the Great Henge, drawing him cards, and Silverback Elder to destroy problem artifacts and enchantments. Sam is up next, and today he's playing what he calls his Mean Girls deck, led by Gluntch the Bestower. He basically made this deck to be able to quote the movie while annoying us all game long. It's sort of a group hug deck that helps the table draw and ramp with his commander's ability, but if you upset him, you're definitely going to be left off that list. The real Mean Girls part comes when he doesn't allow you to play the game anymore, after he locks you out by melding Gisela and Bruna together and then casting Gaddock Teague. And then of course there's me, and today I decided to try out my new Cute to Brute Secret Lair Precon deck. The commander of this deck is Esika, but let's face it, I'm always going to cast it as the Prismatic Bridge, because one of my favorite things besides taking extra turns is cheating things into play. To keep myself from completely being hosed, I decided to update it by bringing 10 cards in and taking 10 cards out, so I leaned into a Super Friends theme with cards like Narset Transcendent and Tamiyo Field Researcher for their ultimates, as well as Vorinclex Monstrous Raider to get them there. Before we get started, we would like to remind you, if you enjoy our content and would like to support the channel, consider becoming a patron. When you do, you're not only contributing to the channel's growth, but you're also being entered in our monthly giveaways, as well as receiving patron-only perks. All proceeds of our Patreon are reinvested back into the channel to bring you the best content possible. We would also like to thank our sponsor, Dragon Shield. Hit the link in the description of this video to check out the best product out there to protect your cardboard. You can also support the channel by using our affiliate link when purchasing product and singles at TCG Player. With that said, and the introductions out of the way, let's start the game. Shane wins a die roll and gets to go first. He starts us off by playing a Bright Climb Pathway, followed by Authority of the Consuls.
God, I mean...
Yeah! Play creatures!
Deven draws and just plays a Forest. Sam then plays a Temple of Plenty, scrying the top card of his deck and sending it to the bottom of his library. I then drop a Path of Ancestry and then just pass back to Shane. Shane draws for turn and drops a tapped Canopy Vista on the field. He then ends his turn. Deven just plays another Forest and passes. Sam draws and plays a cool looking command tower and then taps both lands.
We're flumping.
Go ahead.
Oh wait, it's come to play tap.
Yes.
Oh, give me that light though. Let's go. Why would you do that? Well, someone's not getting anything.
I then take my turn and play another one of my many tap lands in the deck. I then tap the Path of Ancestry for black to cast Valentine, Dean of the Vein. And Sam kindly reminds me it comes in tap.
Yeah! He did it.
After that, I pass. Shane starts his turn, shocking in an overgrown tomb, and dropping back down to 40. He then taps out to cast Indulging Patrician. Deven then draws for turn and plays another Forest, but this time follows it up by casting a Courser of Kruphix. And Shane then gains another life.
Tapped.
Yeah. Yeah.
He then reveals the top card of his library and passes. Sam draws his card and drops a Savannah on the field. He then taps all 3 lands for green mana to cast Tribute to the World Tree. I then start my turn, drawing a card, and just going straight to combat, swinging the Dean at Shane for 1 and gaining 1 life. After that, I play a tapped Opulent Palace and pass. Shane then drops a Llanowar Waste down as his land for turn. After that, he casts one of his partners, Prava of the Steel Legion. Next he goes to combat.
I want my life back.
Yeah. Would you like to draw cards?
Oh, is that what happens?
Yeah. We both get to draw cards.
Oh, okay, I'll attack you then.
Well, I don't have to pick you. Okay. Yeah. Me and you.
I was like,
It's so fucked up.
I see. I like it. That's funny, but fucked up.
Deven then draws the forest and reveals the next card. He then plays that forest and taps out to cast his commander. So what's your commander do?
So borrows.
It comes into play tapped. I know.
It does come into play tapped. I think I'll be able to manage reading sideways. So
I'm gonna give you your life, dude.
It's a 3. Oh, thank you. Gain a life off playing lands. Signature
go.
cover to that. I play Magic.
Everyone's gaining life here.
Everyone's gaining life
except for you.
And that's it for me. Go ahead.
You
tap
don't want to
worms.
attack me?
Do I? Should I?
I'll let you draw the card. I'm a deal maker.
Do I need a blocker?
It makes things. It makes soldiers.
Yeah, fuck
It's
it.
worth it for the Nissa's triumph, right?
It's for how much damage is dealt, right?
No,
just
Just
one.
one.
Just one.
It's not that good.
It's not that good.
No, it's not.
Its name is Flump, bro.
Yeah.
It's like a modern Magic card, though. Oh wait, it's a white card. Never mind.
Sam then draws and plays a plains. He then taps 3 mana to cast his commander, Gluntch the Bestower. When it enters, the tribute will trigger and put 2 counters on it. He then moves to his end step.
I will get the treasures.
Seems fair.
You want? You get +1/+1 count. You get 2 +1/+1 counters.
cool, more
on
land.
whatever creature you
On
want.
whatever creature I want?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I get shit all over here.
Huh?
I get nothing over here.
I'll let you draw another card.
That deal's open to everybody. I compliment your
I'll
watch
get you.
and I see what I get.
I'll get you next time. All right. I got you.
I'm gonna put a counter on each of these fools.
Draw. I start my turn and play a command tower. After that, I move to combat, and this time I swing the Dean at Deven. He takes 1, and I gain 1. I then end my turn.
Guys, he's about to get his bridge out, man.
Shane then plays a Branch Loft Pathway as his land drop. He then taps out to cast his other commander, Ikra. After that, he moves to combat, swinging Prava at me and his vampire at Sam. We then let him know about the mistake, and he chooses to put both counters on the vampire. I take the 1, but Sam blocks with Flump, and Sam and Shane both draw a card. This will then trigger Ikra, and Shane gains life equal to Prava's toughness and 3 from the vampire. The Patrician will then trigger on his end step
What?
and drain us all for 3.
Because I gain more than 3. Everybody loses 3. It's the card.
That's what
Go
the card does.
I regret helping you.
Deven then draws the Skyshroud Claim on the top of his deck, and then reveals a Gem Raiser. Gem Raiser, huh?
Yup.
You know what gets rid of a
Mutate.
Prismatic Bridge? A fucking Gem Raiser.
I think you need to draw that gem raiser.
Well, the bridge isn't out yet, so how bad could the bridge be? Famous last words.
Yeah.
He then taps out to cast the Skyshroud Claim.
You're getting rid of the gem raiser?
And we'll get it back later. It's fine.
Oh,
Thank you, sir. Because his fucking worms cost 9.
I need mana, that's why.
I like the...
Enjoy your lands while they last, okay?
He puts a couple forests on the field, and then reveals the top card.
Look, it's like a turbo gem raiser.
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
Don't worry, it's going away too. So actually, I may want to draw that one.
You gotta attack him.
I'll go to combat.
Why is everyone picking on me?
Sam then blocks, and despite me asking him to let me draw instead, he chooses Deven to draw the card. After that, Deven continues ramping by casting Nissa's Triumph to find 2 more forests and puts them in his hand.
Someone's not getting treasures.
Did you gain your life from your courser, bro?
Jesus
This is the last
Christ.
time I'm telling you. After that, you miss your
I don't
triggers.
think I can play.
Yeah. I swear. Why is there never a land on top? Damn it. Play a forest, gain a life. Alright, I did it.
There you go.
Go ahead.
He got
Before
there,
you do your
boys.
turn, I'm gonna enlighten tutor.
Sam then goes searching for an enchantment, and Shane throws him a treasure, since we all know he's going for a Smothering Tithe. He then starts his turn and draws the Tithe, and plays a Plains, followed by casting the Smothering Tithe. Next he cracks a treasure to cast Tenuous Truce and Enchanting Deven. After that, he goes to combat.
You're at the highest life. I'll just hit you for 2.
Yeah.
It's a whopping.
Ow! It's commander
I gotta
damage.
keep you in check.
We then go to the end step, and Sam chooses the card draw and chooses me for the counters.
Give you the track.
I feel lied to.
We have a truce, man.
You said you got me next time. I compliment your
I'll
watch
get you.
and this is what I get.
I'll get you next time. All right. I got you. Yeah, I'm giving you a card.
Card draw, bro.
I'm giving you a card every turn.
If you
Every
choose
turn.
to take it. If you don't attack him, you get stuff.
I then draw for turn, not paying the tax, and play a Crag Crown Pathway. After that, I just decide to tap out and hope for the best. Prismatic Bridge.
Resolves.
With all the
It
blue at the
resolves
table.
for me.
Yeah. It was the thing I noticed after I messaged Albert. I was like, I didn't bring a single deck with blue in it today.
I got you, bro. I got you. I fucking always bring a deck with blue here. Because these guys lie.
I then move to combat and swing at Sam for 3. Sam takes the hit, and I gain 3 life.
That's why
I'm
I
gonna
thought we
use
could
these
have a
two
truce.
treasures that was given to me and abrupt decay that truce.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who's higher on my shit list.
I love getting on Sam's shit.
I don't know.
You know what?
Fucking
Now
hilarious.
we are definitely cool.
Shane draws for turn, paying the tithe tax, and then plays a plains.
You guys have all seen Mean Girls, right?
Nature's lore.
Good job, Janice.
To search up a savannah to the field. He follows that up by casting Resplendent Angel. After that, he goes to combat, swinging Ikra at Sam, the vampire Deven, and Prava at me. We all take the damage, and Shane gains 17 life. On his end step, we all lose 3 more life from the Patrician, and Shane makes a 4/4 Angel. Deven then starts his turn, and Sam entices Deven to attack him, so they can each draw a card. And then reveals a Hornet Queen.
Still got that.
Those aren't worms. Those are
Oh,
fucking
you
bees.
didn't pay your.
I didn't say it was Worm Tribal, no.
And you didn't pay for the next
Correct.
one either, right?
See, friend.
Fine.
Don't worry, you're still gonna keep stabbing me in the back and giving
I'm
them
not,
shit.
I'm not.
With that said, Deven then pays 5 to cast Silverback Elder.
It does stuff when you cast creature
Comes in
spells.
hats.
It is.
Game my life.
Next he casts Garruk's Harbinger. This will trigger the Silverback Elder, and he chooses to blow up Shane's authority of the console. He then passes to Sam.
Smothering Tides for later.
I could use a land.
Same.
Got all those treasures, my guy.
You greedy bastard! Sam then casts Norn's Decree, followed by cracking his treasures to help cast Access to Mortality.
Let's just go to the Gluntch thing.
The Gluntch step.
The Gluntch step. What do you want, man?
Cards.
Have a card.
And you could get a treasure. Holy shit.
I
Still no
will
land?
get +2/+2 counters. You can get 2 treasures.
I know it pains you to say that. I know.
He just pissed me off more. Very pissed off. Regular pissed
Yeah.
off. So.
Okay.
The normal amount that I would pisses me off.
That's what I'm here for, to piss people off.
Finally, it gets to my turn, and my bridge will trigger, finding me a Jace Prince Prodigy on the top of my library. I then draw for turn.
Do you pay?
Yeah, I will pay.
Fuck, man.
Oh.
I give you treasures, at least you do give me back.
I used your treasures to pay for mine, so. It works out.
Someone wants their life exchange, don't they? Someone's talking like they want to go down to the lowest life total. That's what it sounds like to me. Unless Albert does something that really pissed me off. So.
Nicole Bolas the Ravager.
Oh, that kind of pisses me off. Need to discard?
The rest of the table each discards a card, and I pass to Shane. He then draws for turn, not paying the tithe tax, and Sam makes a treasure. First thing he does is cast a Well of Lost Dreams, to turn that life gain into card draw. He then plays ʟᴏᴏᴍ Cradle of Growth as his land drop. After that, he casts Triumph of the Hordes.
Am I dead?
Oh, wait a minute. If they have a poison counter, you get to draw a card.
I think somebody's dying.
Somebody's gonna die. Is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna move to combat.
There's somebody that's gonna steal your life total. I'm just saying.
Moving to combat. I'm gonna send Ikra at you. Resplendent Angel at you. This Angel at you. I'm killing you, by the way. And the indulging.
Okay, I'm gonna block Ikra with these two.
And then I'll just
Let you draw a card, and then I'll die.
Sick.
And I'll draw a card.
Shane will then gain a ton of life, and on his end step, drain Deven and I for 3 life, and make another angel token.
Upkeep, definitely not going to be a land. Oh my god.
Congratulations.
I can finally play a land off this Courser crew fix. We did it. Yeah.
Deven then reveals a Nissa on the top of his library, followed by casting an Elder Scale Wurm, triggering the Silverback. He chooses to blow up Shane's Well of Lost Dreams. Next, he activates Baru's ability for just 1 mana and makes a 4/4 Wurm token, and Shane realizes he didn't do his math right last turn.
I should have gained way more life.
Really?
Another 4?
4. That's fine.
I don't think it'll make the difference, I'll be totally honest.
Deven then just passes after that. I start my turn with the Prismatic Bridge trigger, and reveal cards until I find a Triplicate Titan and put it on the field. I then draw for turn and start by activating Jace's ability to draw and discard a card. Next, I cast Journey to Eternity, enchanting the Triplicate Titan, to have it return to the field when it dies and make me some tokens. Next, I cast Doubling Season, which definitely did not come in the precon.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
After that, I pass. Shane starts turn 8, playing a Command Beacon.
Now we're at a stalemate. I also have to kill somebody, and then we're at a fucking stalemate. I would have been able to draw cards.
Should definitely kill Albert. He has all the colors of magic. I have
you
one.
have the most powerful one.
The color, yes. The deck, not so
I'm
much.
fucking hellbent. That's why I was really hoping for that Well of Lost Dreams.
Bummer. I did just watch you triumph somebody into the dirt. So.
I only have 1 triumph.
He then goes to combat, swinging his angel tokens at me and his other 2 flyers at Deven. I block one of the tokens with the Titan, and I take 5, while Deven takes 6. Shane then gains a whole ton more life, and then on his end step drains us for 3 and makes another angel. Deven then takes his turn, drawing the Nissa off the top. He then pays 5 mana to cast said Nissa. Deven activates her first ability to untap a forest and puts 3 counters on it. He then taps 4 forests to produce 8 green mana.
8 mana. I'll have 1 green floating. I'll cast Hornet Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Trigger Silverback Elder. I'll gain 4 life. 4. Right, that, yeah. I could do math, I swear. Oh fuck! I don't have insect tokens either.
You got flying insects, my guy?
I do not. You know what you're gonna have to
It's a
use?
very specific. How about flying squirrels?
Danny DeVito?
Danny DeVito's.
DeVito's it is.
After that, he uses the rest of his mana to cast Jade Light Ranger. When he does, he decides to gain another 4 life with the Elder, and then goes exploring 2 times. He decides to put the top card in the graveyard, and the Jade Light Ranger gets a counter. He then puts the next card into the bin also, and another counter on the Ranger. Next I start my turn, and the bridge will trigger. I then find an Archangel Avacyn and put it onto the battlefield, granting all my creatures indestructible until end of turn. Next I loot with Jace. After that, I pay to flip Nicol Bolas into Nicol Bolas the Arisen. As I do, the Doubling Season will put it up to 14 loyalty, and I immediately ultimate it, to exile all but 1 card from Shane's library, which he does perfectly on accident. Next I go to combat and swing the Titan at Nissa, taking her out. Okay.
I'm gonna flip it straight to the land pile.
That's
Cold shot.
Alright. Is that your cold shot? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna pass turn, go ahead.
I'm gonna make a soldier fucker.
Got him.
No, that does nothing for me.
That does nothing.
We'll just leave that there.
It's a good card, though. Good card.
It is a good card. Not when you have no cards in your library, but...
Yeah, this motherfucker.
You're gonna die anyway, might as well swing out.
Can I propose that you just spitefully punch him?
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
I agree with that, yeah.
1000% what I'm gonna do. Alright, here we go. You know what? I kind of want this game to end, so...
What the fuck? The game will end soon after. One of us will kill the other. Like, that's...
I want to play another game. I don't want to sit here and watch you
exiled
guys.
your whole deck, though. I mean,
and I get punched. I'm noticing a theme here this game.
I don't really like worms.
No, I liked your idea of just hitting him, letting the precon win.
He's not that high in life either.
No, we can't have Albert winning games.
Boom, boom, boom. These two. That guy.
Fucking swing the lantern at me.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck you. Fuck you, that's why. Really.
If I block these two on this, will you kill this instead of like putting all your damage up to this?
Dude, you just exiled his whole fucking library.
Aren't they
He's not
indestructible?
making deals with you.
No, they're not indestructible.
He exiled your whole library. I just want you to remember this.
Do you remember that time when he exiled your whole library?
I'm aware. I remember it. I remember it.
Feels like it was just last
You know what? Hey, it's right fucking here.
I'm just saying, do you really want to make a deal with that kind of person?
Why are you trying to bargain here? You know I fucking hate politics, so this is dumb.
I don't want to die to Danny DeVito. He's my
You're
favorite
gonna
character.
die to Danny DeVito.
God damn.
That's what the fuck is gonna happen. That short balding ass motherfucker is gonna kill you. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh, whoa, that's like Albert's avatar, man.
Yeah, it is. He's my spirit animal. I then double block Ikra and then block the Partitioner with the Titan. Shane then activates his Angel to give it +2/+2 in lifelink. I then take 10 damage, but gain 3 life back with the Dean's lifelink. And Shane gains a whole bunch more life. Then goes to his end step and makes another Angel token. Deven then takes his turn and draws a card.
5 mana Defiler of Vigor. Trigger Silverback Elder.
Okay, I'll lose the triplicate Titan. It's cool.
Definitely what I was gonna do. Yeah.
Well, dude, there's a treasure token.
True.
I have a chromatic lantern.
There's also a doubling season.
Bro, you're missing the biggest part of the table. He decides to just blow up my Journey to Eternity. Next, he pays 2 life with the Defiler to reduce the cost of his Doomscar Warrior.
That's not endurance.
Endurance is in there somewhere. Sorry, bud. Defiler trigger. All of my things are gonna get a counter.
Oh, you're dead, bro.
Alpha Strike.
You're fucking dead. Dude, get for exiling my library, you motherfucker. He's gonna pass the turn and laugh now.
It had to be done, man. It had to be done. The Doomscar is the backup trigger, and it just puts another counter on his Elder Scale Wurm.
I'll swing at you, Albert. I think it's enough.
That's a lot of damages. You have no mana, fucker.
I'm gonna
He's got
fog.
That would be great.
I'd get like PTSD flashbacks. Like, no,
I love that.
Abel's not here. Why am I getting
You know what?
fog?
I will
You could double block it.
block everything. I will block everything.
All right, you'll block the stuff and then die.
And then die.
All right.
Go ahead.
Anyways, I'm gonna
You
untap.
must.
You should have endured him.
I'll upkeep and
It's fine.
fuck me, right?
You're welcome.
Oh damn it! I missed my damage trigger. Shit.
Well, we can't use that game now.
this game's unusual. Well, congrats, Deven, on finally winning a game on the channel with your own deck. This deck looks like a lot of fun to play. It takes me back to the days of playing MTG when I was a kid, and Crawworm was my favorite card. It's just great to see big beaters get into the red zone, and any deck that runs a card like Terror Stomper is okay with me. But I definitely want to see Crawworm and Gaia's Revenge in the 99 next time. Despite me having a great time playing this game, this deck right out of the box is a very slow build into nothing, so upgrading the mana base and the payoffs are a must. So I've decided to finally break down my first ever deck, Atraxa, and I'll be making this my new Super Friends commander. Shane's deck was really popping off this game. His life total was high and his board kept on growing, but none of us expected that Triumph for the Hordes to take Sam out like that. But that came out of left field since we all thought we were going to lose to Aetherflux Reservoir, but seeing Sam taken out is always great, no matter what way it is. Well, Sam and Gluntch didn't get to shine so much this game, but we did see the fun in handing out benefits at the end of your turn to all but one person at the table. Despite its fun nature, I really hate playing against this deck, since more often than not, he's left alone for too long and then just locks us out of the game. So thanks again, Shane, for taking Sam out. If you enjoyed this game, consider stopping by our Twitch streams for Salty Tier Tuesdays every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and Fridays at 7 Pacific Standard Time for live Commander action. Make sure to like the video and leave a comment, and if you aren't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Before we go, we'd like to give a big thank you to our amazing patrons. We are glad to have your support and thankful for each and every one of you. We here at In Response would like to thank you for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure you follow us on our social medias. We also stream every Friday night at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you for watching. Have an awesome day.